Morning all. It's 10 a.m. Early scheduling today for the Chess24 Banter Blitz because of the World Cup. Very exciting is on. At the moment, Magnus Carlsen, he's one down against a Chinese opponent. He lost the first game, so that's interesting. Let's see. So you may have been following the World Cup on Chess24. Let's see. So we'll take the challenges now from Kaz is the first challenge. Morning. Okay, let's see. I saw a great film last night called It. It's actually something I was reading once on holiday. First 500 pages, Stephen King novel, which I found like recursive, like stories within stories. So to see it, it really was terrifying. The film is a really good one. It's more than 8 on IMDb. So if you're into horror, it's a pretty good one, I think. It. Yeah. I had to do this quite a lot during the film. In fact, I was so horrified at one point I started laughing as a sort of stress relief, because it started reminding me of the film Aliens, actually. At some point it had some remarkable similarities, and I haven't seen the latest Aliens film, funny enough, because it hasn't got Sigourney Weaver in it. If it did, I would have definitely seen it, but I feel guilty if I see the latest Aliens film without Sigourney Weaver. But yeah, no, it had the same sort of. It was definitely a horror. So anyway, I'm going to hit this h4 pawn. Okay, standard hack attack procedure. I think I'm going to sack a rook here. It looks pretty tempting. Maybe not, actually. It doesn't look that tempting. There's that lateral defense here, unfortunately. Let's put a dent in my attacking thing for a moment. Actually, I think I should have considered taking in bishop g4 just then. Yeah, because now there's yeah. Yeah, maybe the rook's out here. Queen takes knight g3 check. There's a check. I could take the knight. It's 2 pawns and a knight. It looks pretty dangerous to me, so yeah, I'll do it. Because I think I've got, this rook coming in as for further support. Actually, there is knight f2 though. Takes. There's bishop g4 after. Oh, okay. I'm going to be tested here on this soundness, unfortunately. I've got queen f6 on rook h1. It's not totally the end of the world, but yeah, I'm wondering if maybe I've been a bit too naughty here. Have I been too naughty? Yeah, rook h1. Actually, I might not have anything. Oh no. Oh no. In fact, this rebounds on my king, doesn't it? Oh. This rebounds on my king. There's nothing. Why did I do this? There's nothing. It just rebounds on my king. Why did I think that was promising? Yeah, just calm defense and maybe f5 in circumstances, just to try and do something. No, I think I've had it. Queen h8. Oh, that gives me a little glimmer of hope. I thought Queen h8 and Rook h7 was end of game just then. But here, the glimmer of hope I feel I've got is these pawns now with f4 and g4. Thankfully, the bishop's protected by the knight. And thankfully, there's a bishop d3 to take on c4. So there's a glimmer of hope, but I've been very naughty, I must admit, in this game. Very, very naughty. Too naughty, in fact. Too naughty. But yeah, these pawns give me a bit of a glimmer of hope, I would have thought. Oh. Maybe not. There's a blockade there. So while I'm blockaded, it doesn't seem that much fun. I want knight d3 at least. Is that possible? Knight g4, knight d3. Or g4 here? Would you allow g4 here? That would give me some pawn mobility. No. Okay. Ah. What about bishop e8 to h5? If white's not doing it. I think he's just running out of time here. Is he going to play b4? Yeah. Gives me g4 potentially, or knight d3. Yeah, I think I'm okay now because of g4, funny enough. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. It's too early in the morning for me. Sorry. I don't know. It was unsound. Clearly, I can see that now. And well defended. Those knights are really quite good defensively around the king. Don't tell me knight g5. Oh no. Knight g5 was tempting to consider. Knight e5 to d3 looks pretty good. Now knight h5, yeah, is on h6, but knight e5 threatens knight d3, so knight g7, knight d3 check. Yeah, this knight d3 with the king in the center. This knight, shift the board up. This knight d3 looks a menace with the king in the center now. Oh, that's a good point. Okay, I can probably play for c4 and knight d3, unless there's some knight sack here. c4 and knight d3 looks good, or b6 and bishop a3, a6 and then knight d3. Maybe this b6 is better actually. Just to play, yeah, bishop a6, then knight d3, and then queen d3. And then that threatens, well, it doesn't threaten queen f1 because the knight's on g3. Maybe bishop d3, bishop d3 first. Yeah, I think bishop d3 here. Mind you, he can take and then take, yeah. Alright, that gives me the bishop though, this way gives me the bishop. Okay, this looks like a sounder game than the first game, should we say. From my perspective, knight c6, knight e5, knight g4. Yeah, I think the knight can come to g4 if nothing else. I can take that as that pin. Thanks, Fenneman, thanks. Now, congrats to Simba, who seems to have become an FM recently. I quickly asked him before the thing. Let's try e3 just to try and get out of the vast theoretical knowledge he might have. I'll play c4 here because I don't want this exchange French in reverse, because I don't like the exchange French. But this English opening position might be more palatable, and it reminds me of something Magnus Carlsen played recently against MVL. So I'll give this a punt. Yeah, I don't know if you remember. Anyone remembers that game recently? It was quite funny with G4. I don't know. I'm going to give it a punt. It's got some ideas like the light squares and D5 and stuff. I think he sacrificed. He wanted just active pieces. I think he sacrificed G5. I think the idea was maximum piece activity with this sort of thing. In fact, yeah, how do I get maximum piece activity here? Rook G1. This taking, I don't know, it's intriguing, but I don't really want the queens off necessarily. Activate this bishop as well. Right. I think I have to do something radical about that. Oh. Yeah. Okay, that knight I can take. Or I can play knight b5. If I take the knight, maybe it's better. There's a pawn here. The bishop pair looks okay, the b file looks okay for a moment. Maybe c5. Let's give me another pawn over there. Oh, there's probably rook b3 to consider. Rook a3 to b3 to consider. There's bishop a6 coming up. King c2 might also be interesting, but there's queen b8. At least it steps out of bishop h6 as the pin. Queen b8, rook a3 for rook b3. Rook a1, rook b3, rook a2, rook b2. Yeah, this looks as though it's plausible. Rook b3. Coming up. No, I get this out of the firing. Oh, there's queen b1. I have to gain a tempo here. Bishop b2. If I got the queens off here, would it be absolutely terrible? Might be, it's horrible pawns, but on the other hand, my light square bishop might be okay. Oh no. No, that's a pin and win. That's a pin and win. That's stupid of me, very stupid. This is gone. Oh, that was really dumb. Oh, hang on, there might be bishop c4 and rook b8 to unpin. It's the only thing I can see. Bishop c4. Oh, well then there's queen a3 after. Oh, there's queen c1. Right, there's CD here, and no, it doesn't do anything. Hang on. No. Wasn't that? Oh, there's rook b2 on taking. It appears to be a very good move. I'm losing on time as well, so I don't seem to have much to do here. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, I think I've lost this quite convincingly. Well played, well played. Yeah, that was a bit too much. All right, I'll disto. Hi there. I think I'll try the Dutch defense. All right. Okay. This is interesting. Not too many options, but there's a check here. That check is kind of interesting. To win the dark square bishop, and I suppose this and bishop d2. He could play knight c3. Oh, I'm wondering knight d2, knight g5, bishop d2, knight d2, but knight c3, bishop d2. Yeah, because here I'm thinking this dark square bishop is pretty good. If it's blocked, then my king's going to be a bit safer if it's more blocked than open, I think. Well, I like my dark square play here at the moment. Queen b3. It seems like a reasonable position here, more than reasonable. I wonder. Probably b6 traps my own queen though. Probably I should just bring the queen back, and then b6. Watching out for the diagonal. Like b6, bishop b7 seems sensible. I think grabbing that dark square bishop was a very nice thing. So b6 and bishop b7. Yeah, I think that position. This looks just odd here, doesn't it? Okay, the knight can come to d5 or b5. Right. Is that going to be a nuisance? I wonder. Maybe I should play a6 and e6. Alright, I don't like to waste too much time on stuff. Is it killer threat 95 though? If I just move the queen back. I'm just going to play e6 with tempo. If the knight moves, then e6 is also hitting g5. So yeah. If I move the king out of here, e5, knight d5, e4, takes, knight moves, queen g5. Is that asking for trouble? No, I think it might be. I think I'd rather wait for him to play d4 so I can play cd. I don't want to invite the knight back to d5, even if it's potentially winning a pawn. I want this knight. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Trouble on f4. Maybe I can play for d5. d5. Yeah. d5. What does d5 really do? What does it do for me? Oh, that's what I wanted anyway. Okay. I think I wanted this anyway. Maybe d5 around. Yeah. Actually, there's knight takes. Knight takes. Queen takes is on f4, and okay, he protects f4. Oh, I've got nothing. Let's not do anything too tactical, I think. Although knight b4, and then bishop takes and queen takes, and there's knight g2. That's interesting. Okay. This g5 is there for the taking, it seems. That forces knight g2. Well, knight c6. Yeah, knight c6. Just putting pressure on d4 as well is another perk of taking out the f3 knight. This d4 is more sensitive. Alright, d4 again. Pressure on d4. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy with this at the moment. Again, pressure on d4. I think I can just take on d4 and take on b2. There might be a bit of counterplay, but e6 is probably a weak pawn anyway. There's knight f4, I suppose, coming up. Queen f6 hits h4 here, tying down the knight. If the queen moves, well, okay. This looks good for taking, and I'm on f4 and f2. That looks good for generally. This looks good for bishop e5 now. If that becomes possible, maybe like this is better. Rook e1. Well, I can take that. H6 threatens mate, but he's got to move the rook after. Right. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it seems. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure about the G5 thing. Okay, max the. Okay. Okay. Sveshnikov I fancy because just do, I don't know. I did a Kasparov game recently on Sveshnikov against Potters, historical one, and yeah, it just reminded me. I used to play the Sveshnikov for fun. It's dramatic imbalances at the opening. I think against a4 this is useful. I think it's been recommended to try and discourage a4. I used to have, yeah, printouts about the Sveshnikov when I was a kid. I don't know, I was a fan of the Sveshnikov. I did have some very exciting, thrilling games in the lines where you have G takes and G file. Alright, I think one of my points was to try and persuade that, but okay. So it's quite dramatic imbalances in the position, even in this line. The bishop pair, the f-file pressure. f2 is often a winning sensitivity point from the black point of view, I think, as far as I can tell from patterns of Sveshnikov games. f2 is quite a good thing to go for. Take the king away, I think. Try and provoke g3, I think. I'm looking at f2, but trying to provoke g3. Oh, he's hitting the bishop. Okay. And so f2, is he going to play g3? Does he ever play g3? Yeah. Conversely, I mean, the diagonal. That's awkward looking, that bishop, to me, potentially. Can I... Oh, there's knight c4. Here there's knight d5. Then just queen f6 and queen b2. Is there knight d5? Queen e5. Knight g4. Oh, knight g4 might be the pain. So maybe queen b6. Oh no, there's rook d6. Okay. All right, I'll go with this one. Gives me that pawn, which is on f2 again. Rook f2 for bishop e3 here. All right. Okay, I can go back to e5. There's rook d5. There's queen e7. Maybe there's queen a3 for rook f2. There's king f2. Queen a3 is on d6 as well, though. So maybe queen a3 is annoying because it's on e3. All right, now rook f3 for rook e3. He can go for g7. I can play rook g8. The other one's g8. It might be worth a punt. Covering d8 with that bishop. So rook e3 threatens. Queen d4, rook g8. Alright, let's go back. Oh, he's on my queen. Hold on. And that forces me to... yeah. Alright, I can threaten bishop e3 for a moment. Also e3. If the knight moves e3, that's a sort of pin that I'll... Oh, he's protected f1. Oh, that's unfortunate for me. That pawn's probably winning now. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't see that one. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Can I get my bishop to a7 to try and keep pressure on that diagonal and stop this pawn queening so easily? No. Oh, that b7 is looking like winning, unfortunately, for me. Yeah, that looks just winning. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything against b7. Okay, yeah, this, I didn't see that. Strong, very strong. Well played. Epinican Eon. Okay, knight d4 here. This looks, yeah, this looks okay for b5, b4. Yeah, this looks okay. I think as long as the knights are holding each other. Alright, so actually knight d4 here looks alright. No, it doesn't. He hits my queen. What about queen a3? Is that an idea? I just thought about squishing his bishop then, but it doesn't quite work. So oh, okay. So if I take that and then, there's bishop e4. I think that's the point. Okay. Bishop e4. Yeah. If I play, alright, is bishop e4 totally deadly? Maybe it's the best thing to do anyway. Yeah, I think it might be the best thing to do anyway. Oh, he's aiming to win the piece. I see. G3 check here. Interesting. If I take, maybe take here. What's that doing? This knight f4 business looks vaguely interesting. If I play knight d5 to f4 maybe. I was going for my king, I see. For my king. Get all these pawns though. I can take out d1 and there's rook b2 maybe. On the bishop h6. Bishop d1. Probably get terminated here. There's rook b2 potentially if I take out d1. It seems a bit desperate though. Actually, knight d5. No, I think bishop d1 for rook b2 is the only thing I'm seeing at the moment. Actually, queen a2 covers f7. E4 for knight e5 just to activate some more pieces. Also, it covers g6 more if I can do that. So yeah, knight e5 in circumstance. Or bishop. Actually, I'm threatening bishop e5. Bishop e5 seems plausible. I'm covering f7 here at the moment. And g6. Bishop f5, king h8. Rook f8, knight g8. Knight g6. What if I took that? If rook f5, okay. Oh, let's queen g6. I'll just take that. I think I've been a bit lucky here. I've been a bit lucky there, to say the least. sorry. No. Sorry. Oh, I don't know. It's too early for me. It's too early. Sorry. I thought, okay, I'm going to be this morning punch bag for your entertainment today. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know. The thought was actually running through my mind. Okay, another game, another punch bag. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. I honestly don't know what happened there. that was weird. That was weird. Okay. I gotta say, okay. I think the key thing is to finish your porridge before starting any of these games, yeah? Let's play King's Gambit. Okay. I'll try kicking this. Check G3. If he takes, doesn't seem that bad. Just getting bishop out and D3, G3, bishop G. Oh, I'm not going to castle. I don't know. Is it probably an idea to? Why do I think it's an idea to take on E5 here? Is it because of D5? No, it's not an idea here. F5 for G4, G5. I'm not so convinced though, because this bishop does stop me castling. I'm gonna have to castle queenside. This yeah, I'm moving a lot of pawns here. I'm aware of that. I'm moving a lot of pawns. Okay. I'm wondering about B4 actually. Knight A3 to C4. Maybe simpler with the same idea as just knight D2. I don't need to play B4. Just knight D2 for knight C4. Or here, B4 does seem to win a piece. For 2 pawns, which I don't know. Maybe that's okay. I hope. Okay, I got rook H2 if needed. If he castles queenside. Actually, it's probably needed now, actually. Yeah, let's batten down the hatches here. Then rook B1, which gives me queen B3. Maybe rook B3 for rook D3 is rook B3 for bishop D3. What about rook B5 here? This pinner, I don't like this pinner. I'll try and get rid of it. I think queen B3 coming up as well, if needed. But this pinner seems, if I can relieve that pin, basically. Whatever it takes to relieve the pin. I can just take that, surely, the bishop. Pardon me. Thanks for the game, Zoe. GM opponent here. Pawn holder. Wondering about, okay, I could try King's Indian if it's allowed. I quite like the King's Indian defense. That's quite dangerous in Blitz, King's Indian. This seems a bit odd, knight f3. Haven't seen that before. Going back to f3. Weird. That's odd. Can I kick that back? Well, okay, c5 maybe, but I can put brakes on that, yeah? I think f3, g3, queen h3 is mating. That looks rather dangerous. No? I'm imagining this. There's always knight f6 to g4 if king h1. Knight f4 looks really dangerous. Knight f6 looks really dangerous. This looks tempting as well for bishop d4 later. Rook f6, rook g1, queen h2, and rook h6. Rook g1, queen h2, rook h6. I don't understand Has he played this before, this Kingscrusher? I don't get it. I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. Upon my growling, Queen D4 actually comes to mind. Queen D4. Oh, there's Bishop H7. Right, just avoid that cheapo for a moment. Try and open up the B file as well. So Queen D4 looks good. Just AB here looks good. If Queen takes, Queen B2's mate. I don't know. I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand this game. I don't understand the game. Yeah. There's C4 and Rook A2. C4, Queen B4, Rook A2 coming up. Right, there's Queen B2 coming up. Just F2. I mean, anything. This Knight F6. Knight B4 for Rook A2. King A4 C6 seals the deal. Okay, C4 for Rook A2. I'm sorry, I just don't get the game. I don't know. Okay, we'll play it anyway. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Tuesday. Yeah, I thought it was odd to start off with knight f3. Okay. I assume that was an experiment with the opening. I don't know. It's very dangerous, the King's Engine. It's just a very dangerous opening, I think, especially in Blitz. Okay. I do feel like I'm carrying more than just a responsibility of winning the game when I play the King's Engine. I think I've mentioned this before. It's like Kasparov and Fischer, two of my favourite players of all time. Yeah, I've looked at so many of their games in the King's Engine. Of course, it's out of fashion at the moment. Well, it's probably never going to be in fashion again. But yeah, I mean, that pawn storm, I don't know. It's just too dangerous, I think, for Blitz. Okay, so G5, H5, H4. I feel I'm a victim of an experiment here. A little joke. I've been experimented on here. I feel I've been experimented on anyway. It's like there's another site. Someone I find out they're playing like blindfolded or something after this. I am. So I can't take it too seriously. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, thanks. Whatever. He's in trolling mode. He does say on the chat he's in trolling mode. Okay. Yeah, the knight going back to f3 gives me a lot of time, doesn't it, for the attack? Okay. Thanks for cheering me up anyway, pawn holder. Thanks. It was good. It was good. I enjoyed the King's Engine games anyway. I've been experimented on by. Yeah. Oh dear, I don't like being. Okay, no, okay, I'll take it. Whatever. Now I've got to try and get back to this game. I'm just in shell shock. I've got to get back to this game. Yeah. What's going on in this game anyway? King e7, rook g8. So I'm threatening rook h5 after. I mean, the king's safer here than on the queen side. And there's bishop b5 winning the exchange there as well. But I'm threatening rook h5 now for queen g2. I'm still threatening rook h5 for queen g2. There's also bishop b5. I think I can probably sack the rook here. Takes. Looks dangerous. Yeah, I'm going to do this. It looks too dangerous with the bishop there, especially. No, thanks for the game, Tozak. Okay, killer cat. Killer cat. Hi. Is Killer Cat around? Did I just lose connection? Is my internet connection still here? I'll just say hi. I'll have some porridge in this interim moment. Unfortunately, this porridge does tend to... it doesn't look entirely great after when it goes cold. It doesn't... yeah, okay. It's you just add water to this one. Okay, so okay, I think we'll go on to the next challenge. Oh. This is too dangerous for white, I believe. This position is too dangerous. There's bishop f2 on bishop g5, king h1. But my queen does seem trapped there. On the other hand, bishop g5, knight f2, bishop h4, knight d3 is check, winning the queen there. So I don't know, maybe it's worth provoking bishop g5. He hasn't gone for it. Well, I'm just gonna... I think I'll sack on h3 here. Okay, maybe it wasn't that bad. Alright, thanks for the game, Killer Cat. Azul missed. Azul missed. He's not going to close the centre, is he? Isn't close the centre. Right. Oh, it does close. It's like King's Engine now. But with white several tempo down because the c4, c5 plan is delayed. Oh, I don't want to give up the light square bishop, though, because that is usually an attacking piece in the King's Engine style positions. Okay, I don't have to block my f pawn. I guess he does play c5, but the bishop's in an awkward location, I think. So it is like a... I think it is a favourable King's Engine still. In fact, with a5 and knight c5, that would be looking good. Yeah, I'm thinking f4 might be justified here, even though it gives up that e4 square. I'm thinking it's just a good idea to get knight f5 in to h4 maybe. Now, if he ever takes, then f3 is an imminent threat, like a previous King's Indian game. Swing a rook into h5 here. Oh, maybe not. I see, cunning. Right, I'll double rooks and maybe just king h8. I'll stop c5 for a moment, put the brakes on c5. King h7, rook g8, bishop h8, rook h5, bishop h3, that sort of thing. So I think king h7. Okay, so rook g8, bishop h8, rook h5, bishop h3. This infiltration to c7, maybe I can delay things with bishop b5 there to stop rook c7, that nasty pin. There's no immediate a4 coming up, so bishop h8, rook h5. Okay, a bit of a change of plan there. That knight on e4 is pretty good actually. Maybe I can try and get rid of it. Bishop d3 taking. Yeah, this bishop's not doing much on h8. Wow, really? Really? Can I not just take that? I think bishop b3, bishop d5, and then taking on e4. Right, if he goes back with the knight, e4, I can liberate the bishop. d5 looks vulnerable. This blockade is just really annoying. It's often spells strategic disaster for black. But here, okay, e4 is plausible. Rook e4. What about just, for the moment, trebling here? Alright, rook a7 threatened. I can slow things down with a5, takes e4, rook e4, queen g7 hits g2 and a1. So takes e4, threatening e3. Rook e4, queen g7, treble attack on g2 and a1. Yeah, it's a bit dangerous for that possibilities. Thanks. There's almost. Okay, Olaf, hi. Oh, I had this bad stuff before, haven't I? Can I try and improve on it? Oh, crap. I'll try Moxie bind position. Just play it as a Moxie bind. point. Bishop b6, rook d1, knight d4, something like that. I think taking off the bishop might be a good idea, though. Yeah. This structure, or b4, b4, knight b3, rook a3. Maybe b4 is worth it. In fact, knight d7, b5 squishes the bishop. Knight e6 runs into f5, which looks kind of dangerous. Knight b3 runs into rook a3. Well, this b5 wins a piece, doesn't it? There's queen c3 here. Queen c3. Thanks for the game, Olaf. Okay, Livy. Yeah, I'll play this crazy game I've played before. Reminds me of the mechanism of the Smith-Morrow, just to activate some stuff. Bishop d6 coming up. I've got this semi-open F file to play with later. So that's my main idea. A bit of piece play on the semi-open F file, which I think is okay for Blitz game. It's easy to play as well. Queen e8, knight e4, that sort of thing. Can I put some pressure down this B file for a moment? By the way, what's the schedule, Collision? Do I need to finish immediately at 11:30, or can I go to 12 at 12? Is there a schedule clash immediately at 11:30? I don't know if anyone can find out. Sorry, UK time. Can you tell me, like, UK time when? In UK time. Is that UK time? 1 o'clock. Okay. Okay, I might. There's. Okay. Bishop f6, bishop e2. Right, bishop g4, knight g4 looks good. That f file looks all of a sudden very good. F3, there's bishop g3. This looks good for, yeah, f2, yeah. many challenges on this? Yeah. Knight e2, there's things like knight h2, check. Possibly. Or just rook e2, knight e3 after. Even here there's knight f2, isn't there? Rook e2 looks dangerous. King f1, queen g2, rook f4. It looks too dangerous. Yeah. Because yeah, check, king, queen g4, rook g1, rook f4. Yeah, it looks too dangerous. Rook e2, king f1, queen g4, rook g1, rook f4. It seems I don't trust that king safety there. Especially with the offside knight. Yeah, this is a doesn't seem conducive to the fence, this position. So king f2, rook e2, king, yeah. Oh, okay, thanks, Livy. My internet's still okay. Yeah, I'm still getting messages, right? Alright. Yeah, I just like this position quite a lot. The dot square play is strong here, I think. This looks vile. Okay. It's a waiting move. Clearly he's not castling with great urgency. Is he going to drop f2 here, castling queenside? I'd probably decide I'm on h3 now, he can't castle anyway. Bishop h3. Castles this way, bishop f2. So there's something else to do here. I think I'll put my queen on a7 here to torture that little pawn. It's possible I've got nothing here. I mean, on the other hand, I'm wondering rook c8, c6, cd, cd, b5. ed b5. I think this is a plan. This is a plan. c6 cd. Whether it's a good plan, it's sometimes when you undouble pawns, it seems a crazy thing to do, but you get other weaknesses which might be more exploitable. It's like levels of weakness exploitability. So undoubling the pawns there does create a potential pin on the c file. It activates the rook. So b5 cb ab, you have a pinned knight. I think what most impressed me as an example of someone undoubling pawns intentionally, there's a classic, for me, an iconic example. Lasker against Capablanca. It was the last round of some tournament, and he played an exchange royal pairs and purposely undoubled Capablanca's pawns to entrench a knight on e6. I thought that was a great example of you know, when you want to try and undouble the opponent's pawns for something else, you just sometimes get something else which is much more practical to exploit with your current piece configuration. So yeah, undouble the pawns, but you know, there's something, yeah, it gives this pin now. Anyway, the pawns are still doubled as well. Probably I can castle, I hope. Or actually, I don't know, rook c4, that's good as well. Bit of pressure on e4. Now, mind you, e4 is well protected. This might be nothing then. It might still be nothing. Definitely I've undoubled the pawns now. Okay, so what have I got here? There's some dark square weaknesses. The rook's hanging. The bishop's hanging after that. That seems to be good compensation for undoubling the pawns, yeah. Alright, thanks. There's such a queue here. I wonder if I go a little bit over schedule today. D takes, and there's bishop f7 and knight e5. That gives me a central pawn wedge, though. I'm wondering about this position. Queen h5 looks really crude, but g6, queen f3 is dangerous. Knight f5, g4. h6, there's knight e6. I think queen h5 is interesting. h6, knight e6. It seems sometimes these crude moves actually fit in quite well with the position. So you gotta like know when to play the crude moves. If it's not easily repulsed, definitely some concrete dangers. And also thematically, I think if I castle an f4, f5, there's knight e6 here. I think the thematic thing would be f4, f5. Okay, knight e7 blockade for a moment. Okay, good. With tempo, good. And there's h5. Well, there is g4 there with the pin on the rook on h8, which means I could get in f5 essentially. So I'll go for maybe g4, f5. Yeah. With the king there, actually c4, knight c3 also seems plausible. Yeah, I think I'm going to go on these two fronts of undermining either f5 or both. I mean, it's a nice, I can take on e6 here though, technically. Yeah, I think it liberates the bishop, bishop f4. Rook c1 after. Rook c1, e6 or f6. Probably f6. He's not going to take because he will lose the bishop. But if he doesn't, well, there's e6 anyway for e7, winning the bishop anyway. Let's win the bishop. Which also means bishop d6, rook f8. Thanks for the game. Using there. 8 toppings. Alright, can I play this check line? O toppings, not A toppings. O toppings. Yeah, I'm not so comfortable with this sort of position. Can I stop, is it worth stopping knight e6 if I play queen d7? So knight g6 to e5. This looks as though, yeah, actually I don't know. Nothing too thematic really, is it? Okay. G6, is that plausible? That knight's a pain. I'll kick it, basically. Oh, I could be doubling the pawns here. Alright. If he moves the knight, I could double the pawns. Yeah, that might be worth doing. And queen g7 after. Where's that knight going? That knight seems stranded. Take like this. Let's cover g4. It gives me a G file. Bishop d7, bishop c6, even if queen b7, bishop c6 is with tempo on g2. Take that. And take her. Take her. Thanks for the game. Thanks for the game. O toppings. A 3-minute. Gaston Martin. I'll try King's Engine attack thing. Because that's quite quick to play, actually, especially for a 3-minute game. It's kind of stereotypical stuff. I usually play it stereotypically with trying to overprotect e5, h4 and stuff. Okay, but I'm not sure he's around, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed today. Okay, I haven't got too many challenges, have I? Oh, I can't from a non-premium member accept. Okay, I think that's it for today. Unless Gaston's playing, if you want to vote, 1 fun, 10 boring. There were okay. All right. Have a good rest of the weekend. If you want to quickly vote on the chat here, if you enjoyed it, I hope you did. I probably took too many risks in games, but you know, it's fun, isn't it? So let's see. Okay, I think I'm going now. Okay, I'm not sure he's around, so I think I've come to the end of the queue here. Thanks for challenging, thanks for the interest, and see you next week. Okay, remember to like out the video, and not just on my channel, on Chess24. It helps marketing, which is of a great site. So thanks very much. Cheers then.